Hello, my dearest agents of chaos. This message is brought to you by those of us behind the veil. Some of you refer to us as the globalists, the deep state, or even sometimes the Illuminati. We wish to thank those of you in the world who are helping us advance our agenda of domination. Although it may seem to many of you that the U.S. election is reason for concern, the reality is that we still remain fully in control. Our goal isn't necessarily to win elections. The most important element of achieving our objectives is that the people remain divided and ignorant by their own choice. Our New World Order agenda remains secure and intact. As you have seen, the sheep are easily manipulated through fear. Appealing to their egos and identities makes it relatively easy to convince them to consent to our plans, whether it's starting wars, giving up their freedoms, bodily autonomy, and accepting our narratives. There are a few that do understand they are powerful interdimensional spirits, and yes, that does represent a threat, but as you can see, the majority of the sheep prefer to play our game. They want to give us their power so they can feel safe. They are unable or unwilling to see truth, even when the truth is so easily found. They want to be lied to, and we are simply giving them what they want. Nothing illustrates this better than the events that began in 2020. This was truly a grand success as it resulted in mass consent and division, pitting neighbors against neighbors. Through our ironclad control of global media, we were able to instill so much fear they lost the ability to think rationally and turn against their own friends and family members. Even those who rail against our class were so ready to accept our agenda. Until this day, so many remain unable to even admit they were wrong, showing how easily they are controlled. Yes, it is true that slowly, the masses are figuring it out one by one, but it is a mere trickle of truth in a sea of our unrelenting deception. You've done excellent work in using fear to make them hate each other, and they do it with vigor, without a second thought. We feed on the black energy that they generate, and we appreciate your commitment to us. Despite what seems to be a setback, understand we have plenty of time to achieve our objectives. Our agents of chaos are at large doing our work to achieve total dominance of the human mind, body, and spirit. Although our wars are being challenged, we will in time have more wars, more death, and we will devour more souls. It is smart of you to have chosen the left-hand path, as it is a necessary part of universal balance, and perhaps at some point far into the future, the human consciousness will flower. But as we have just shown you, they still insist on playing our little games and remain our sheep. They know nothing else but the fake reality we have carefully curated to keep their consciousness in a juvenile state. We've chosen you to carry out our plans because you possess the intelligence that puts you above them. For you are truly illuminated and superior to the sheep. It is vital that you continue your work in deception, manipulation, and continue to instigate division, and for that you will be rewarded handsomely. A special warm thanks to our media agents. Please remember that since you have no contract with the people, you will not be held accountable for your actions, but instead you will continue to be handsomely rewarded per our contracts with you.